Am I good? I'm good. All right, good morning, guys. Good morning. When Pablo says good morning, when he says good morning, well, in his kind of way that he does. So anyway, like I said, we're going to start standing, but we are going to move down.
Hold on just a sec.
What's up?
Unmute Brenda. Yeah, go ahead, Brenda.
Yeah, I can't see her feet. She moved.
Oh.
She's too
Oh.
far.
Now?
Oh, something happened, Joan, and now we can't see your feet.
Can't see my feet? Which way
Nope.
should I go? Backwards?
Whoops. Yeah, the top, it needs to go down.
Okay. Shoot.
The screen
I thought we
moved.
had this. I
We
thought
did,
we had it.
something moved.
Something
Thanks,
moved.
Brenda.
What about now? I'm backing up.
Go a little lower,
Oh, shoot.
just a little bit.
Okay, try that. Now?
We can see her shoelaces. Will that be okay for you, Brenda?
Sure.
Shoelaces?
Can you see her? It'd be good if you could go down a little bit more.
Okay. I'm afraid this whole
There we go.
thing is gonna
There you
just.
go.
There?
Yeah, that looks good. We can see the mat now.
Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Are we good?
There we go.
Got it.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. Thanks, Brenda.
Okay. All right, here we go.
All good,
Again,
Jenny?
Here we go. Morning, morning. Let's start standing. Take a big breath. So bend the knees. Take an inhale up. And exhale down. One, please
Does
go
it
away.
sound better,
And
Jenny?
take an inhale. And exhale. Good. Couple
Is it
more.
better,
And
Jenny?
take an inhale. And
Oh, no.
exhale one more time. We're gonna hold up at the top. Just interlace your hands. Maybe draw your chin towards your chest a
How
little
is
bit.
it, Jenny?
Are we good? And then reach up and over.
Jenny
So I'm
can
gonna
hear you.
grab my wrist. Doesn't matter which side you're on, guys. And then lift up and over to the other side. Lift out of that rib cage. Breathe through the rib cage. And then just bring your arms down. Just move into a little bit of shoulders. It's gonna be awkward one. And then come around the other way. Good, and then let's make this movement a little bigger. So go back, open it up a little bit, and then reverse. And then I'm just gonna swing my arms in front and around the other way and hold at the top. And then just another little lateral reach, so slide your hand down the side of the leg and circle around to your center and out the other way. And take a little reach. And then just take the arms behind the back, interlace the hands, draw the arms down, open up the chest and the shoulders. And then just take your hands onto your quads, stick your butt out, and then just move into a little bit of flexion and extension through the spine. And then round the back up, lengthen out, and a couple more, round it up, lengthen up, go one more time. And then just release yourself down, just hang out at the bottom, bend your knees as much as you need to, guys. And then press through the feet, engage the legs. Shoulder blades coming down, and then come all the way up. I'm just gonna start with just a nice, easy little march, just for a little aerobic warm up. And then just take the legs wider, watching out for the palm. And then I'm just gonna take the arm across, make sure you have some room. Oh, he's gone. There we go. Don't have to worry about stepping on him. That's it. And a little side to side. And side. And let's do 4. And 3. And 2. And then bring it into a little hamstring. Gonna watch, don't kick the dog behind you. And then a little kick your butt.
You want your computer?
That's it.
Yeah.
It's like got holy allergies, Batman, I'm telling you. And then a little side touch. That's it.
Thanks, Mom.
And a little
Your plug.
forward, little arms back, little heel touch. And do 4. And 3.
I'll take it when it's less complicated.
And 2. And then I'm gonna go behind, just touch the toe behind, and then a little press, and a little press, straight over press.
Yeah.
And do 4, and 3,
Just start working for.
and 2, and last one. We're gonna go right into squats. So let's start with feet a little bit wider than your hips, and then you're gonna sit the butt back, and then press through your heels. And sit back, and press. Let's do 10 more, that's it. So go as low as you can, I know you can. And 5, pressing through your heels. And 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, good. Here we go, girls. You know me and my counting. And then come all the way back up. I'm gonna step a leg back, it doesn't matter what leg you start with. Make sure you get a nice wide base of support. And let's just do a little bit of bicep curls without weights to start with. So drop that knee down, watch the alignment of that front knee. And now I can't see you, but you know this stuff. That's it. And then let's do 6, because I have no idea where we are. And 5, that's it. Be the carousel horse. And 3, and 2, and last one. And then just take it around the other side, wide base, guys. That's it, watch your alignment. And then let's just do a tricep press. As you drop down, knee is tracking over that second and third toe. I'll try to count. And 4, and 5. So we do a little warm up before we start adding weights. And 8, and 9, and 10, and 11. Let's go back to the front. And from here, you're gonna add a little squat, and then the leg lift, and squat, and lift, and squat, and lift. That's it, so get low on this. And lift, and lift, and lift. Good, let's do 4, and go 4, and 3, and 2. Now stay down this time, guys, stay down, and lift, and down, and lift. Flex foot, and lift, and lift, and lift. Good, then let's do 4, and 3, we'll come back to these, and 2, and last one. And then just throw in a balance challenge to start with. So we're gonna start with a little bit of forward on one leg, woo-hoo, and then come up. So if you need to hang on to something, hang on, use your arms. We're just doing 6. And let's do 2 more, wobbly ankles. And then switcheroo legs. So maybe you're hanging on to something, and then a little arabesque back, and up, and send it, whoops, here, I'm worried about one puddle. And up, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Good, bring it down. I hope your balance is better than mine this morning, guys. I have to confess to drinking a little bit of wine last night. So from here, grab your weights. We're gonna start with upright rows and then go over the head. So grab something that's not too heavy. And then get a wide base of support. Now remember, your choice. Whether you want to add the little squat or just stay in that squat. That's it. And 5. Elbows up to the side. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. So I thought we'd do a little pull push today. And let's go 2 more. And so the push is going to be overhead press. So your overhead press is going to come slightly forward. Easy grip. Remember, your option is to always go to the side. Where are you guys? 5? Okay. And 6. And 7. And 8, there you go, don't gotta pick the wrong weight, right? And 9, and 10, and 11, and 12. Take a little break, take your ear to the shoulder, make sure you're not getting any tension in your neck, right, Tara? That's it, from side to side. And then we'll do one more set of these upright rows. So your choice, add in the squats. I'm gonna hang out not doing that today. And 3, and 4. I've been doing so much walking for things to do that my other hip's giving me a little bit of grief, so I'm gonna take it easy on the squats. But when in doubt, go out and walk. What else are you gonna do? That's it. That's it, good. And let's do 4. I have no idea where we are. And 3. And 2. And then we're gonna go back to that overhead press, but I'm gonna change it up just a little bit this time. So I'm gonna add a rotation and then out. So make sure you can see your weights just forward of your head. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. Now we are gonna go down to the floor after these. 4 more, right? And 3, remember you can still be doing your squats, and 2, and last 1. So we're gonna go right down to the floor, have your weights ready, we're gonna do flies after we do some bridging. So come on down with me, have your weights on either side, hope you can see me. Well, I'm just gonna go see what's happening there. And then from here, hands just along your side, we won't use any weights for the first part, and we're just gonna do 12 hip lifts. So you're gonna lift and lower, that's it. And lift, so adjust your feet if you need to, guys, to make your knees feel a little bit better. That's it, use your glutes and hamstrings. That's it. And 6, press into your feet. And 7, I have a hairy nose on my arm. And 9. And then we're gonna add some flies, coming up real short here. You might only be doing it with one arm. But take both weights, and we'll do flies. So my palms are gonna face each other, and as I lift, arms are gonna come out to the side. Little softness in the elbows. That's it. And 3. That's it. And 4. Don't go too far. And 5. When pelvis goes on the on the floor. And 6. And 7. Good, 8, you still with me? And 9. And 10. And 11. And 12, good, now get rid of one weight. So now I just have one weight in my hand. And I'm gonna come up into my bridge position. So I'm gonna go from here, and I'm gonna transfer the weight, just the one weight, from side to side. Well, I just hold in the bridge and just transfer, feel the obliques kick in a little bit there. And then transferring the weight, keep the glutes and hamstrings active. That's it. And just transfer weight, don't drop it, whatever you do. Good, let's just do 4 more of those babies. And then we're gonna go back to standing. And 3. And 2. And last 1, good. Bring your weights with you if you can, roll up, come on up. We're gonna go into some presses behind, so I'm not sure how heavy you want your weights to be, but you're gonna move into your squat position, take your arms behind you, look slightly forward with your eyes so your head stays in line with your spine, and then we'll do 12 presses. So straight arm press, and 3, good, abs are in, and 4, and 5, good, are your arms straight, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, good. Get a little lower than me, guys, if you can. 11, and 12, good. Now we're gonna turn sideways, and I'm gonna add those lateral lefts. So you might have to change weights, I can't tell. So from here, you're gonna squat, take the arms up to your side, knees track over the toes, get lower than I am, and 3, and 4 again, and 5, and 6, and 7, no swinging guys, make each one count, and 8, and 9, and 10, 11, and 12. Now I'm just gonna turn the other way, we're gonna do the same lift again. So get yourself into that semi-hinge position, and then press, and 2, and 3, and 4. When I was watching the news this morning, they had this a piece on home exercise equipment and how hard it is to find any home exercise equipment. So if you had to dust yours off to do this, well, yay, that's it. But if you need bands or anything, I did talk to my girlfriend Trish at Incredible, and she does have a fair amount of fitness equipment left. I don't think she has any weights, but just a little promo. That's it. And we're gonna say that's 12. We're gonna go back. This time, I'm gonna get into that squat position again, and we're gonna do one more lateral. So we've got a big emphasis on the shoulders today. So drop the butt down, knees out, and 3, and 4, good, no swinging, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, watch for the dog, and 11, and 12. Now we're gonna go back to the floor again. So this is up and down, so take your time. Grab your band this time. This one won't go so well without a band. So if you can, and if you have one, grab it, come on down to the floor. I'm kind of going at sort of an angle here, guys. And depending how long your band is, mine's not very long. So I'm gonna bend my knees up, and we're gonna row the boat. So you're gonna take the elbows up to your side, row your boat. Now if you had a table leg or something, you could totally attach this baby on to your table leg. Or when I feel good with this, so I can extend my legs. And 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. I'm gonna do a few things down here. And 11, and 12. Good. Give it a little break, shake it out. And then we'll add my version of the Thrifty's parking lot. So you're gonna rotate and rotate. So rotate the torso and rotate, and 4, and 5. That's it. And 7, and 8. If you don't have a band, just make your own resistance. And 10, and 11, and 12. We're gonna do one more while we're down here. So we're gonna go into a little bit more of a, I can't even see anymore because I need a haircut so bad, because my hair is over my face. So from here, we're gonna go into a narrow roll. So there's gonna be a slight lift with the chest, a little bit of arc in the back. Maybe you could be doing this on your ball too. And 4, go to the chair. And 5, lift. And 6, and 7, and 8, it's gonna fall off my foot, and 9, and 10, lift and pull, 11, and 12. We're gonna go stand again. Now, we're gonna do the Arnie press. So you might not wanna grab something quite so heavy for this one. And then, I'm gonna just exchange, I'm gonna switch my weights for this one into these little guys here. So I'm gonna start with a bicep curl and then rotate. We've done this one a few times. If you've been following me, you'll know this one. So just remember to rotate each time you move. So I rotate, and I rotate, and I rotate. It's one of my favorite exercises. That's it. And rotate, and down, good. And rotate. Easy grip with those weights, guys. That's why sometimes these are kind of nice, because it's not, you don't tend to grip. That's it. I hope you guys are counting. You're going, Jill, that was 6. Okay. And 7. This one seems to take a long time, doesn't it? And 8. And 9. Good. And 10. And 11. Standing tall. You can sit on your ball. And last one coming up here, guys. Now, I'm going to go into bicep curls with some squats. So maybe go back to something a little heavier with your weights for the biceps, so they can usually take it. And then we'll add a squat with the bicep curls. So I'm just going to do a straight old bicep curl with a little squat from here. A little bicep curl, a little squat. So get lower than I am. Get your weight back onto your heels. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. And 11. Now I'm going to alternate with this for triceps today, guys. So I'll just give you one version. You know lots of them by now. So you can pick another one if you wanted to. So I'm going to do a little bit a heavier weight on this one too. So I'm going to hinge forward and then hinge from my elbow joint. So once you figure out what I'm doing, you know this exercise. So look forward, fully extend the arm, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, good, and 9, nice long line through the back, and 11, and 12, good. And you're gonna switcheroo, other hand. I'll just move around so you can see, you don't have to do that part. And then extend from the elbow, and 2, and 3. Make sure you can feel that back of the arm working, and 4, and 5, and 6. That's it, only 6 more. And 8, 9, and 10, and 11. And we're going to go back and do one more set of bicep curls with squats. So grab your other weight. And I'm going to go with a little wider squat this time, guys. And I'm going to add a rotation on this one too. So as I squat, I'm going to rotate those weights. And 2. Give it a big squat. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. And 11. Now this time we'll do the tricep curls, but we'll add a lunge with it. So one weight again. And, well, you can pick another tricep exercise, guys. And then this time I'm going to be a little more upright. And I'm going to move into my tricep with that lunge. And 3. That's it. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. And 11. We're coming up 12. Here we go. So stay upright, switch arms, and then just drop down. Get that elbow back behind you. Carousel horse. And 2. Full extension through the elbow. And 3. And 4. And 6. And 7. 8. And 9. And 10. 11. Last one coming up, guys. Now I'm going to leave my weights on the floor because I'm going to start going down, but we'll do some push-ups on the floor. So you might want to use your weights to do those push-ups. So I'm just going to leave them somewhere where I can find them. And then we're gonna start with, I'm gonna go back so I can do this way. So we're gonna just start with the roll down. So watch your blood pressure and stuff because we keep changing elevations here. So we're gonna roll down. I'm gonna bend my knees. And I'm gonna roll all the way down, bend my knees, take my hands onto the floor, and then just walk out into your dog position. Maybe adjust your feet a little bit, and then just really work through the feet. Get a little stretch-a-rooney. That's it, tread through your feet, just like you would on the reformer. That's it. Stretch out those calves, maybe linger on one side, hang out, and then switch-a-rooney to the other side. And then from there, I'm gonna shift forward, take my weight forward, so that I'm gonna come into my plank position, press out of the hands, so push the floor away with your hands, and hold it there. Remember, your option is always to come down into your forearms, guys, if you've got sensitive little wrists. That's it, and just hold it here as best you can. Hold it there. And then we are gonna come down. So go 1 and 2. Hold it there, drop your hips down. Stay there. Into your plank position, pull your abs in. You can do this. And then we're gonna go up again. So 1 and 2, and then down and down. And then go up and down. We're gonna hold it here, guys. Hold it here. And then see if you can take an alternating leg off. Take your time, lift, and lift, and lift, and then hold it there. And then just lower yourself back down. Slide your hands along. I'm gonna go wide with my legs on this one, guys. And then we're just gonna lift through the crown of your head. So just take an inhale up. And then exhale, then we'll do a little bit of back strengthening while we're here. And take that inhale through the top of your head. Look along your mat, guys. You don't need to look at me, you know what you're doing. And lower. And lift out from the crown of your head. Pull your shoulder blades down, abs are in. Got a bit of a problem here. I have a dog stuck underneath me. And inhale. And exhale, a couple more. And inhale. Now, slide your hands up so that they're a little bit wider than your shoulders. Your thumbs are going to be up to the ceiling. It's just my little picky thing that I have. And then I'm going to look down at the mat, pull your abs in, and just do an alternating arm and leg lift. You guys know this one? That's it. So keep looking at your mat. Trust yourself. You know this exercise. And you're just going to alternate from side to side. That's it. And let's do 4, and 3, and 2, and last 1. And then both arms and the legs gonna come off. So don't get all worked up about it. I just like to take a big exhale and then just float my arms and legs off and just hold it there. Hold it there, pull your abs in. It's not that bad, right? And then lower, back down. Take a little break from there. And we're gonna do it one more time, so don't get all worked up about it. Woo. And then just take a lift and hold it there. And hold, breathing. And then take it into swimming. So a little alternating arm and leg, controlled. That's it, no waves. And do 4, and 3, and 2, and last 1. And then lower it back down, push yourself back down and back into a child's pose. However that looks for you, maybe it's a wide leg, and maybe it's dog in your face. That's it. And then just come back into all 4s and then round back. So hands are underneath your shoulders, rotate those elbows around, stabilize through your back, and then round through. And then just lengthen up, maybe a little bit of extension, guys. And then round it up, scoop the abdominals in. And lengthen out, couple more. And round. And back, good, let's go one more time. And round. Now here's where you might want your weights to come in. So we're gonna do some push-ups. Sometimes it's a little bit easier on the rest. So I'm gonna take my weights a little bit forward. I'm gonna come down, drop my hips down. We're gonna do 8. So you don't need these, but sometimes it helps. And then we're gonna do 8 push-ups. I know nobody's looking, but do them anyway. And 2, and 3, elbows out to your side, and 4, feel free to do this on your toes, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, we'll just do 10. Take a little break, because then we're gonna do the tricep ones, and that's where it gets kind of ugly. So take a break, and then we'll go into triceps. I think I said 8 and then I did 10, so I guess we have to do that. We have to do 10 triceps. So give it your best, hinge forward, tuck your elbows into the side, and press. Whoopsie, I'm gonna slide in on my mat. And 2, and 3. How about if I just shut up? And 5, and last 4, and 3, and 2, and last 1, guys. Get that weight out, lower yourself back down. Let's steal an exercise from Pilates mat, and just do a single leg. So I want you to just come up. You can make a diamond with your hands, or just stay in a more of a sphinx position. Lift your abdominals up, pull your shoulder blades down, and then we'll just do a flex, flex, flex for this one. So we're just gonna go flex, 2, 3, and change. That's it. So press the pelvis down, lift your abs up, and pull, 2, 3, and change, and pull, 2, 3. Usually I do a standing hamstring, but you could always switch up and use your ball for this one, guys. You know that one. Bring your feet on top of your ball, and roll it in. And change, and a couple more. 3, and change, and 1, 2, 3, and change, and 1, 2, 3. And look where we are. We can tuck our toes under, lift up into that plate one more time. Hold it there. And then we're just gonna roll to the side and come on back down. Flex your feet, bring your legs slightly forward of you, and then lift and lower, and lift and lower. And this is where I'm gonna watch you do this one. Still having a problem with that. It feels like I'm lying on a piece of metal. Oh my God, I am. And 4, and 5, I'll just do 10. And 6, that's it, squeeze those legs together, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, 11, and 12. Hold it there. It isn't over. Bend that bottom leg in. So you got the ball there, but bring your legs slightly forward, and then small circles. So maybe your hands are with the temple, maybe you want to take them out to the side, and make those small circles into the hip. Let's do 8 each direction, guys. You know this one. And then around the other way. And 2, good. Keep lifted underneath the rib cage. You could be up higher than I am if you wanted to. And do 4, and 3, and 2, and then a little old Jane Fonda for you. So take that foot down, bend the bottom leg, flex the foot, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. That's it. Pull your toes towards your nose, try not to roll backwards. And 4, and 5. Try to find that adductor, and 6, and 7. This brings me back to the old days. And 9, and 10, the good old days. 11, and 12. Switcheroonie to your other side, guys. Switcheroonie. Get yourself set up so your legs will be slightly forward. So y'all move this. Here we go. That's it. And then resting here. And I could stay up here. Take the feet together. Little 10 arms. And 2. Don't roll back. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. 8. And 9. 10. And 11. Here comes 12. Good. Bend that bottom leg. Take that leg a little bit forward. Move into your circles. They can be big. They could be small. We're going to do 8. Medial hip. That's it. Couple more. 4. And 3. And 2. And we'll say 1. And then reverse. And 2. And 3. And 4. 5. And 6. and 7, and 8. Slide yourself up into your arm, elbow underneath your shoulder. Choices. You can take your feet back behind you. So if I look behind, I can see the sole of my foot, and I could just lift up into my plank position, or I could lift up from the side of your feet. It's your choice. Let's go. And then just lift and hold it there. Press out of that forearm. Stay out of the shoulder, guys. And just do 4. And 3. And 2. And last one. Now you're just going to switch around to your other side. I'll face the other direction, but just switch around and start in your other direction. And either lifting up or bending the legs and lift off. Stay out of the shoulder, stay out of the shoulder, stay out of the shoulder. And let's do 4. And 3. And 2. And lower. Back. Down. Now we're going to do a little bit of butt on the floor, just jump on the stop. So you have options. If your band was long enough, I think I did this one last week, but I can't remember. If your band was long enough, I could, but it's not. Bring it onto my foot from here. But I don't have quite a long enough band. So I'm going to just go this way. So I'm going to have my hands underneath, maybe something underneath my knee, Brenda. And you're going to lift and lift. Good. So my torso is going to stay steady. And 4. And 5. I'm just going to do a variety of things here. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. We're going to stay there. Bend your knee and press up. And 2. I just realized I forgot to do those lifts on the other side, didn't I? And 4. We'll go back. And 5. And 6. And 7. 8. And 9. And 10. We'll switch sides and then I'll go back and fix my mistake because I know what it was now. Take that lady behind you. And left. And 2. You're going, she forgot the other side. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Push the foot up to the ceiling. Lift. And 2. Keep the abs in. And 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. And 9. And then go back to that side that I forgot, guys. So whichever side that was, I was flipping around so many times I totally forgot. But let's go into that Jane Fonda, whichever one you didn't do. So cross the leg over and then lift the lower. Maybe you're lower down than me. Flex the foot. 3. That would have been a disaster, right? 4. And 5. And 6. Because I'm sure someone would have noticed it. And 7. And 8. I mean, one leg looked different than the other. And 9. And 10. And 11. And 12. And then just swing it to your front. I'm just going to bring the legs together. Take the arms out to the side and just a little bit of rotation. So it's going to look like this. Take an inhale. And it goes 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And 1, 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. One more on each side, guys. And 1, 2, 3. Back to your center. And 1, 2, 3. Back to your center. We're going to roll back down. So take your hands, set your shoulder blades, take an inhale. Hope the dog moves. And exhale as we're rolling back down. Come all the way back down. Bring your legs into tabletop one at a time. Take your hands behind your head. Let's take an inhale. And the exhale, curl the head, neck, and the shoulders up. And just move into some nice, easy extension. That's it. And reach. And reach. And reach. And here we go with a little bit of rotation. Take your time and rotate. And rotate. Elbows up to your side. Shoulder toward the knee. A little more fitness base today. And let's do 4. And 3. And 2. And last 1. Hold it there. Extend the legs. And then switch. And switch. and switch, and switch. Here comes the rotation, and rotate, and rotate, and rotate, and rotate. And let's do 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. Bring the legs and take your head down, maybe make little circles in the hip socket. And then we'll just do my little gyrokinesis ones. So you're gonna take the legs out and you're gonna take the palms together and you go and you take a little reach and reach and reach and reach, good. And do 4 and 3 and 2 and last one. Bring it in, guys. Take your arms up to the side. Just take the knees across the other side. Heads going to the other side. Maybe. And then lift the knees up. That's it, up and over. I think I got most of the body parts in today. I think I covered them all. Check, check, check. And then I'm just gonna roll to one side to do a quad stretch, guys. So whichever way works for you, and reach around and grab some chunk of your anatomy, and then just draw that heel back towards your butt, maybe. That's it. Let's try to get all the body parts in 45 minutes. So I think I did. And then just switch sides, do the other leg. I'll swing around over one Pablo, don't worry, I'll be okay. And that's it. And then just the quad. That's it. That's it, good. And then roll onto your back. And then let's just do the 4 stretch. So from here, you guys know this one. And then maybe reach through and then open up that other knee. See, doesn't it make you feel so much better when you do this? I have to admit to being a bit of a slug this weekend, except for walking, and it's really easy to get out of it. So I'm so glad you guys are still with it and still checking in with us. That's it. And then just take your feet to the ceiling, flex your feet, and then walk your feet on the floor, or on the ceiling, sorry. And just get a little stretch from there. That's it, draw your toes through your nose. And then just bring the feet, extend the legs, bring the arms up over the head. Take a huge reach, interlace your hands. Point your toes, pull the arms over your head. Take a big inhale, and exhale. And that's all she wrote for today, guys. So hope to see you on Thursday, or if you're sticking around, I'm doing a stretch after this in a few minutes, so you can stay on if you like. Otherwise, thank you so much for coming, and we will see you on Thursday, and we'll continue. Bye, guys.
Thanks,
Bye,
everyone.
Tara.
Just to note, Joan, that the login for the mat class or the next class is different. So if you want to do the
I
next
have to go
class,
back
let
and
me
do it
know.
again, right?
Yeah, it's a different login for every class now because of security stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
so
if
you
you
have
want
to
to
shut it.
join, we'll email you the link. So just let me know.
Okay. All right. Okay. So sign off and sign in.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're happy to email you the link though if you want to stay. Do you want to do the next class, Tara, or you got to go?
You know what? I would love to do the next class.
Okay, I'll email you the link.
Thank you. That's
Yeah,
great.
you're welcome.
Okay. See you in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. I know that.